talking about Yanga.
Yes.
Improvement, no problem. Now two wins without conceding. And we are, I think, number 3 now at the table, or with the same number of points than my friend Thierry, who is coaching the team of the minister there. So it's okay, we still have games in hand. We have to continue to improve. We have to score more goals, because when it remains 1-0, you still keep the opponent in the game. You know, maintain the opponent in the game, and it's a bit difficult. But yeah, I think improvement. We play again 8 games in February. In February we play 9 games. It's very, very tough because of the qualification from Tanzania in CHAN. I want to congratulate them for that. It's very good for the country. It's very good for the soccer and for the reputation from the league. And the same thing, when a league is very tight and when a league is very fair, it's very good for the league, because for the country, for the national team, it's improving the level of the national team.
What the match means for some of your plans to be successful. Can you please disclose the weakness of your opponent?
You asked me to talk about the weakness of the opponent?
Yes.
No. I will not talk about it. I studied the opponent. It worked. How things were working, especially you show it on the goal. So I don't want to talk about the weakness of the opponent. Everybody has to analyze the opponent, you know, in soccer. I'm sorry. If you want to ask me another question, no problem. Tell me. Come near, because there's noise, eh?
It seems like your team is still struggling in developing football. For example, from the defensive area up to the consolidation area, making decision up to the finishing area. It seems like your midfield are failing to keeping spaces behind the opponent's midfield. What do you think is the main problem? Because somehow I have seen that not accurate passes and actual movement from the midfield area up to the attacking area.
Yeah, perhaps the only one who say that my team is struggling in matter of playing good soccer. But I know you have perhaps to wear another jersey. I don't know. But for me, my team plays good soccer. What you say is true. It's problem of decision making in the final third. There is true. Don't tell me that we are not playing soccer, or how I was playing Yanga before I came. Me, I see a big improvement in matter of playing, not in matter of decision taking in the final third. There, we still have to improve. I'm okay with you. Don't tell me that we are playing like that. Huh? If not, we don't have the same vision of soccer, and I think you have to go to the doctor for the eyes. Because if me, I'm not playing soccer, which team is playing soccer here? Huh? But okay, final decision, the final third, still have to improve. But we work on it, but the day of the game is the player will decide. You see? There, you final third.
Coach, after you have made the substitution of Patrick Sibomana, then you took Ditram Chip in. So how do you prefer to use Ditram for the most coming games as in the first 11 of the team? Because he has a great impact in the team. How so far are you going to use Ditram for the first 11?
Bitram is Nchingi, yeah?
Yes, he was
Okay.
now.
No. You're talking about Chingy, yeah? It's Bitram, it's Chingy. Okay. For me, I don't know his name, so I know. You know, normally he's a striker, and you know that he went to Egypt and he didn't went to Egypt and all this story, you know that? Okay, so it's normal that I didn't put him before. Now he came back, he apologized, I said that last time, if you remember. I think we needed speed on the wing and to play behind the fullback of the opponent. That's what we did, and we created how many chances going on this side. Now we were lacking Kaseke today and Casa, so two specific wingers. I think I think you will love. Our striking force has to be again improved. We have to be more clinical in the box, and yes, when you are lacking two wingers, then you have a problem. I'm obliged, and what I asked to Chengi, go behind the defense, use your speed, there you will kill them and give a cross, we will score. That's what I asked him. You remember at the beginning, he come back 1 or 2 times and he made a very bad back pass. I told him, it's not what I asked you. Go make the run there, go behind, and we will be dangerous. The ball after that, he got the ball, score, goals. And Munenga scored, he was there. He scored the big chance that he had. I think he had also a big chance in the first half. And like I said, Patrick also, Sibomana had a big chance, had the 3 biggest chances. The other chances is when the goalkeeper dropped the ball against the crossbar, and 1 or 2 crosses which should have been taken better, because when you cross in the air from Morrison, it's not Ibrahimovic, it's not the same eye, so it's difficult. You have to cross Chini. I asked that, and you see the cross went at Munenga scored. It was not in the air, it's not Chini but low, so he scored easily. Je vais parler en français, comme ça tout le monde va comprendre. Oui? Non? Who speak French here? Let me drink. First, see my man. Huh? My thoughts on the game, I think, yeah? That's what you want to know. Very difficult game, tough game. Again, it's a team who was very well regrouped, was playing low block, proceeding by long balls, and one striker was flicking the balls for the winger. We studied that, so I made my players aware of that. I think in first half we could have scored, because the one-on-one, I think it's Moninga with the goalkeeper and 1 or 2 chances again. The chance of Patrick is very clear, on a good movement, could have controlled the ball, and when you play against a team with a low block like that, very well compact, you have to score to open the game. So, but I think in first half we were a bit too soft, and we're not passing the ball quick enough. We had to pass more the ball. That was our ask in the second half. Then also I had to introduce a speedy winger to use the speed. You saw it on Nshingi, and the substitution bring us the goal. And in second half we could have scored 2-3 goals, I think, clearly, especially with the movement with Nshingi and also Ikfe and these things, and Balama also. There are games like that, when they are too tight, you miss chances, the opponent is there, then you have to close the game. That's what we succeeded to do, and 3 wins in a row, so it's a good thing. Second clean sheet in a row, it's also a good thing. Most important are the 3 points. It was not the best Yanga today, but also you have to take to look to the opponent, how he play and everything. You don't play alone. I would like also to say that I saw so many tackles by behind on my players. The rules say tackle by behind, yellow card. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm afraid. When I see that, I'm afraid, because a player, it can be a player from the opposite team or my player, they are human beings, and they have a career of soccer player. With a tackle by behind like that, they can bring the ankle, you can bring the crucial ligament, you can bring the tendon, the Achilles tendon, or the leg, and then perhaps the career is finished. Yes, you're smiling. Is it the first time you saw a tackle like that? My man, no yellow card. But okay, we win at the end of the day. But just I would like to protect a bit players who are trying to to play soccer. Okay? When we try to play soccer and we always go tackling by behind, it becomes dangerous. Questions? My friend.
Tumemaliza mchezo, tumepoteza pointi zote 3 katika mechi ya ugenini kucheza na Yanga. Haikuwa lengo letu, lakini imetokea, ndio sehemu ya mchezo. Kwa hiyo kikubwa vile tulivyotarajia haikuwa hivyo. Tunamshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu tumemaliza salama, lakini isipokuwa tutakaa chini na kuangalia wapi pale tulipokosea ili kuwa tayari na mchezo ujao, kwa maana kuna time ambayo kuwa naweza kukupa ili kujipanga kucheza mchezo ujao. Tuna mchezo mwingine mgumu na Ruvu. Kwa hiyo kikubwa tunachoangalia hapa ni jinsi gani ya kusahisha yale makosa ambayo kuwa yametokea leo ya kufanya mpaka kupoteza mchezo.
Maswali kwa coach.
Mwalimu, nadhani kiwango cha timu yako kucheza leo kucheza inaridhisha baada ya kwamba kupoteza mchezo.
Ndio maana nimesema nashukuru tumemaliza salama, lakini tumepoteza mchezo. Kile ambacho tulikuwa tumekitarajia hakikuwa. Kwa hiyo mimi naweza nikasema nimekubali, kwa maana kiufundi tumepoteza mchezo, lakini wachezaji walifuata maagizo na hata unaona tumekupoteza kwa goli moja. Kama maagizo yasingekuwepo na maana tungepoteza goli nyingi. Kwa hiyo kikubwa wamefanya kile ambacho tumewaagiza, kwa maana tulikuwa tumewaheshimu Yanga ili kufanya kile kitu, tusifanye makosa mengi ambayo kwa angetugharimu zaidi ya hili goli moja. Asante.
Technically uliandaa timu, Yanga walikuwa bora sana.
Nafikiri ilikuwa 50-50, kwa maana sisi tulikuwa na viungo wengi, tulisimamisha striker mmoja, nafikiri na Yanga alikuwa the same, lakini baadaye nao wakabadilisha, wakatokea na striker mwingine pembeni alivyochaji akawasaidia kupata ile goli. Nafikiri kama unavyoona ndio move yote ambayo ilikuwa imevuruga, lakini move nyingine zote tulikuwa tunaziblock, kwa maana tulikuwa tunawiana namba katikati pamoja na nyuma. Kwa hiyo kikubwa hawakuwa vizuri sana, tulikuwa 50-50. Hicho ndio kikubwa, na wametumia nafasi moja na nzuri ikawapa goli.
Swali.
Swali refu, hebu rekebisha kidogo liwe fupi kidogo. Swali refu sana, yani nashindwa ni wenzi wapi?
Yaani wachezaji wako walikuwa wazito sana katika kucheza mipira ambayo ilikuwa inachezwa pembeni. Kwa hiyo kwa tatizo lilikuwa wapi?
Kikubwa ni kutojipanga vizuri. Unajua unapocheza na mpinzani wako pale unapokuwa off timing, yeye ndo anatumia ile nafasi. Kwa maana ule mpira ulikuwepo, umeenda mbele, defender amekuja kwenye off balance, kwa ametumia ile nafasi, kakimbia, karani na akapiga cross. Lakini kingine nafikiri ilikuwa iko sawa sawa tu, kwa sababu kama pesi iko na sawa sawa, lakini kama unafanya makosa ni pale ambapo kuwa wewe uko off balance. Kwa hiyo hicho ndio ambacho tulikuwa tunakifanya, lakini tumefanya kimoja na tumetugharimu, lakini vingine vyote tulikuwa tunaweza na kublock.
Shukrani.